So a lot of people have been looking for the next name title for this rendition of the Detroit Pistons. I think this is going to be a dynasty type era, or at least a extended period where they have a window to win a championship, potentially multiple championships. And every era has had their kind of name, moniker that they've gone by, right? The Bad Boy Pistons, the Hard Hat Lunch Pail, Chauncey Billups. And I've been thinking, I actually got this name from a local subscriber, John B. And he called them the Detroit Jump Squad. And I said, I like that. I like that. The Jump Squad Pistons. Detroit Jump Squad. Detroit Jump Squad Pistons. And the reason why I like that is because I think it symbolizes what this team is going to look like in the future. I think for split seconds, brief moments, we saw what it looked like to have Asar Thompson and Cade Cunningham pressure on the perimeter, right? Get up into guys, and how much havoc that was able to create. Asar Thompson ripping guys at the top of the key, at the half court line, breakaway dunks. But then I started thinking, what happens when we add Ron Holland to this? What happens when we add Jaden Ivey to this? And then I started thinking to myself, man, that would be one hell of a name for this era of these Detroit Pistons. An identity that they can wrap this team around. The Jump Squad. That they're going to be hard-nosed, hard-hat, lunch pail, tough, physical, defensive, but they're also going to be electric. They're going to be exciting. They're going to play with speed. They're going to play with tenacity. They're going to get out there and dunk on everybody. Just like a Lob City almost meets Bad Boys, right? What happens when Lob City and Bad Boys come together? A whole lot of defense, a whole lot of dunks. And I see a whole lot of both coming from this rendition of the Detroit Pistons. I can't wait to see closing lineups of Cade, Ivy, Asar, and Ron Holland, and Jalen Duren. To grab a rebound, and they're off to the races. Looking up the sidelines, already on your head. I don't even know what the league is going to do with them. Because there's not another team out there who has the athletes, the length, the size, the speed that the Detroit Pistons could potentially have on the perimeter. The Detroit Jump Squad Pistons. That's a hell of a name. That's a hell of a name. And I hope it sticks. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Longer video come soon.